the third episode of the Wolf Pack. I'm Bryce Robinson. This is Devin Bender. That's Gavin Hams.
Gavin. Hey, my name is Gavin. This is Devin Dewan. Bryce Robinson. May 8th is my birthday. October 1st. November 5th. My social security number.
Well, before we get started, this episode is not brought to you by Bang, but Gavin's going to try Bang for the first time.
First time. Rainbow Unicorn.
I recommended he try cotton candy, but he wanted to try Rainbow Unicorn, so...
It does not smell good.
You're going to see it first.
Let me go first.
You want to go first?
Devin's going to try Bang for the first time, too.
Not this one.
It does not smell good.
It's not bad.
Not bad?
I think you would like it.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Those are super spreaders right there, so...
Yes. No, we are not. We are vaccinated.
Yes.
Half vaxxed.
No, I'm full.
I'm full, too.
I'm
Pretty much, I'm basically full. I consider it full. I haven't got my second shot yet, but I got COVID, got over it, got my first shot, so pretty much my antibodies are up about toward full vaccination.
We're not going to get into it.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that, though, but I mean, it's just that...
This is not what the podcast is about. Well, we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to talk to you about the games this past weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about what's on my computer screen right there.
What?
What is that?
That's my discussion board
Nice.
for class.
Why you got that on?
Because I was working on it before you guys got here.
You think you should have that on right now? In the midst of all this?
I'm not looking at it.
It's playoff time.
It's playoff time, bro.
It is playoff time.
And that's what we're going to talk about.
So this past weekend, these games, man.
Awful. Well, there's what?
There's some good ones. Every home team won, right?
I would consider two good ones.
Yeah.
We were all rooting for the Raiders. I was watching.
Every game that we wanted to happen didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Raiders got screwed.
Yeah. Well.
They lost by 7 points.
They did in that.
And
scratch that touchdown.
That man Joe Burrow definitely heard a whistle blow. Dude was right next to him.
Well, no, it's not even him. Like that's what I'm saying. But like he was going to throw it either way.
I know he tried to act like in the press conference how he didn't hear the interview.
If you didn't watch the game, what happened was that Joe Burrow was running towards the sideline. The ref blew the whistle as if he thought he was out of bounds. And if you blow the whistle at any time during a live play, the ball becomes dead at that moment, and he threw it. Raiders players stopped. Tyler Boyd caught a touchdown, and the refs met up and just completely overrode, like they didn't even care about that rule, and just said it was a touchdown. So
and they lost by 7. And that crew is now working in a playoff game.
No, they're not.
Yeah, it was a
They got fired.
tough game to watch because as Titans fans, we wanted to see we would much rather see Las Vegas and Cincinnati, but hey, bring them on. Bring Cincinnati on.
Bring them on.
3.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah.
At home, the King is coming back, baby.
He's coming back.
We got SmackDown on Friday. Preds are playing this weekend.
They're playing
Titans playing this weekend.
They're playing on the same day the Titans are.
Hey.
Smash them.
But nobody's going to watch.
Well, the Preds are playing the same day the Titans are? That's dumb. Why would they do that?
Ain't nobody going to go.
Ain't nobody going to beat the Preds game.
No.
I mean, they probably will.
There will
There'll be like 5 people there.
I give it like...
They're having a
Well, the thing is, there's not going to be nobody paying.
They're having a watch party, aren't they, on Broadway for the game?
Yeah, they are.
They're blocking off. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean,
it'd be at like nighttime. Like
Hey,
7.
Oh, they don't play this. Oh, they play
they're
that
probably
night.
like 7 or something.
Oh, then there might be people at the game then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
so
Well, probably like 10,000. That's my guess.
what do y'all see happening in the game? Like, how do you feel the flow?
I see
Ghost Henry.
complete dominance on the lines. That's what I see.
Yeah, I think we're going to run the ball all over them. That's what I think.
I think so too, because all in all, I mean, I think we can all agree. If you watch the game, the Raiders, they did not play good football, and they were.
No, their line was killing them.
And they were 9 yards away from tying the football game.
Yeah, it's 4th and goal, I think.
Their left guard was killing them the entire time. Like
Every time they had a big play, it was holding.
They had like 15 penalties on the offensive line. Not that
I know.
many. But the
Offensive line, if you listen to it the other week, they were saying Big Jeff's probably going to have a big game because they said that's where Joe Burrow's likes the most is interior pressure.
Joe Burrow,
Big Jeff.
I don't know if Joe Burrow's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL this year.
Second is Tannehill.
Yeah, second Tannehill. It's not saying much, but
Yeah, but I mean,
Joe Burrow is number 1.
Yeah, he is.
I'll say that. Tannehill, one thing about Tannehill, if I'm not really stressed, every time he gets sacked, I'm not worried about him getting up. Remember, every time Marcus got sacked?
Every time Marcus gets sacked, you hold your breath.
Hey, there was a point in time when Mariota was so down bad every time, like, I remember Devin always said it, every time he saw him drop back to pass.
Every time the ball's in there, dude, I feel like the ball is like
Every time Mariota straight drop back, I'm like, oh god, here we go.
I'm like, what's gonna happen?
Oh god. Every time Tannehill drops back, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Here we go.
Let's
Here we go. You give Tannehill time, dudes.
If Tannehill has time to throw the ball, he can make every throw on the
Dude's
field.
top notch.
He's at top accuracy. He can move around. He can run. Former wide receiver, Texas A&M. People who didn't know that. Dude's a stud.
If you just watch all the shows, that's what they're saying. The game's going to be. The Titans are just going to. The people are saying they're just going to dominate the
lines.
They got a bunch of injuries.
And people, I mean, I like Jamar Chase. I think he's really good, but people don't realize, man, we got A.J. Brown, who is just I consider. I mean, he's easily a top 10 receiver in the league, in my opinion.
Also, they were saying, Vrabel, that's always going to be talking about. That's his number one thing right this week is going to be Chase.
Yeah.
So, and you got to think, hopefully our pressure gets there before any.
I mean,
I forgot who. I think it's somebody at practice is more number one to. I forgot who it was.
It's probably
Probably Fitzpatrick or something like that.
I think it was Fitzpatrick. He was wearing number one day at practice to
mimic him.
Yeah.
I know that because I remember when we played the Ravens 2 years ago. Marcus wore number. He wore Lamar. He was imitating Lamar, is what Vrabel said.
It's going to be a big one.
I think the Bengals are getting a little too big for their britches.
That's what. Well, if you look, their fans are so insane right now. They're like. They won one playoff game. Kudos to them. Congrats, they won. But you guys have not won a playoff game before y'all beat the Raiders since 1991. Y'all win one, and y'all just all of a sudden think y'all are going to kill us. And y'all very well easily could kill us. But you can ask them, how often do I feel good about games?
Probably about twice a year.
And what happened to games I felt good about?
We won.
Exactly. I feel good about this game because we always have a problem of playing down to our competition, and the Bengals I think we're coming into this fired up, ready to go.
I think we have a lot of good matchups across the field.
You just got to think, they haven't really played nobody good this year either. I'm looking at it right now. They beat the Dolphins. They beat the Bears.
That's
Jacksonville. Is that preseason? Where's the
Dolphins were preseason?
What was the first game of the year?
Bears.
So, what was the date of the first game? The Bears?
Yeah.
They lost to the Bears. Barely beat the Jaguars. They beat the Lions. Beat the Jets. Beat the Raiders. Chargers, okay. Barely beat the Broncos.
Their biggest one was, I think, the Chargers and Kansas City.
No, the Chiefs was their biggest.
Chiefs was by far the biggest.
They're getting high at the right time. But they'll go back. They haven't done nothing special yet.
I know that, and I really just think if we play, all in all, I think that like if you go through the roster, I think we're fairly similar teams, but I think that we are I think we have a better defense. I think we're more.
We have the top defense in the league.
I know. I think our secondary is.
Against the pass, we're okay.
Our rush is really. But
see, I thought it was the other way around.
No, it's not.
Because we've let up the most 20-yard plays in the league this year.
Yeah. So, our rushing defense is second
number 2,
in the league.
too, I think.
But our pass defense is what's kind of. I mean, it's not as bad. I promise you, it's not as bad as it was last year.
They say it's middle of the pack.
Yeah. So, but I mean, our pass defense can look like the greatest one if our pressuring.
Exactly.
So
let's have a bunch of.
That's all it's gonna. So hopefully, but
who's gonna win that Bucs and Rams game? That's gonna be a good game. I hope. We said that about every game this week and about every one of them were blowouts.
I don't know. I find it.
You don't want to bet against the GOAT, dude, but I'm gonna say the Rams are gonna take it. I said the Rams.
Where's it at?
Tampa.
You think the Rams will?
I don't know. I really.
I don't know.
I want to say the Rams, but
I just think that like you cannot Tom Brady has not shown me anything to where you bet against him. So
I know.
I will say this: Skip made a very, very valid point.
You like
I
what
agree.
Skip said?
Yeah, for once this morning they were debating the game last year when Tyreek Hill kept giving Whitfield the peace sign in that game last year,
and they came back
and did it to him again. Well, now they're saying how when the Bucs played the Rams earlier this year, how McVay ran the end zone.
He did. He ran in the end zone and started celebrating with Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, so now the Bucs are probably thinking about that. Plus, they're at home, so
that's what I'm saying. I
got the Bucs in this one.
I think the Bucs.
I want to say the Rams, but I'm going to go with the Bucs.
Yeah.
At home, and I think it's going to be Bucs and Pack in the NFC Championship.
That's going to be so awesome.
Packers. Who do the Packers play? 49ers.
49ers. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers has not beat the 49ers yet.
He has
in
not.
The playoffs.
And
I don't know. That's going to be a good game, dude.
I'm telling you, man, the Niners are a team you can
They're hot,
play, right?
dude.
If the only problem that's really suspect about the Niners is Garoppolo. But he's still.
You see his whip percentage? It's like top 3.
Garoppolo is people say Garoppolo's not that good. Garoppolo is he's a game manager.
Dude,
he's just like Tannehill.
Yeah,
I think him and Tannehill
he's good, but he can't. Like that's what I'm saying. You got to be able to that pick he threw against Dallas this weekend was awful.
I fell asleep.
And that got
I fell asleep.
It was where he was rolling right, and he threw it like 10 feet up.
And
it got him right.
From like 5 yards.
It got him right back in the game.
I fell asleep.
And then he missed that corner route. Did you see that?
That corner route game's over.
That game's
They go
over.
by 14 points.
Yeah, so.
Well, I think you can put him and Tannehill, and they're kind of like the same.
They are.
Guys.
I think
they're
so,
not,
too.
They're not just a straight drop back, dice show up like Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen type guys.
All right,
But
let me ask you a question. Right now, be honest, 100% honest. If they said, we'll give you Deebo Samuel for A.J. Brown right now, what would you do?
that's tough. You know what? I think they're kind of. That's a tough question.
That's a tough question.
I don't think you can do it because AJ Brown's a guy, though, dude. AJ Brown's a guy. And when you look at the comparison, when we played him, AJ Brown went off against him. And so if you put those two, that would be the deciding factor.
Dude, that's
The way I'm saying no is just because they do so much with Deebo, kind of similar how we do.
We can't say that if you give us the same OC that he would do the same thing with AJ.
I know.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but we do so many different packages with different people like they do. Like, we do packages with Henry as they would with, like,
Not
they
like
do
that, though.
Not like that. But I'm saying, like, I don't know.
Deebo lines up a receiver, slot.
But they remind me like they're both really good with like yards after the catch and stuff. They break tackles and they're physical and they I think
Deebo's more quick.
I think he's quicker, but I think AJ is like a route runner, as a catcher, like as a receiver.
Deebo's just a heck of an athlete.
He's just but I would say, I mean, honestly, it's just a tough question.
I don't see him leaving though.
I would keep AJ. I mean, they're both not leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I got, like you said, I got Pax in the buck.
You guys know Aaron Rodgers, though. He's the past 3 years choking in the playoffs.
He's choked in the NFC Championship, so I'm not going to bet.
But I'm telling you.
But I'm just,
he
I
hasn't
know.
beat the Niners yet.
I know. You don't think that's not on his mind?
He's like
That
0-3,
dude does not care about anything this year.
Yeah, exactly. That dude put his toe up. You know,
I understand that, but dude, he hasn't got it done since
I know.
2010.
I know. This dude's about to win back-to-back.
I love
MVP
Aaron
years.
Rodgers, I do, dude. But
dude, listen.
He's about to win back-to-back MVP.
There's
That's the last time that's happened.
You got to think about. You got to put all this stuff into play, though, Devin.
I do.
Listen,
I just.
California.
I got a feeling about the Niners, dude.
California team going to Lambeau, going to be freezing.
It's happened like I know, dude. You know, the last time freaking Niners and Green Bay played, they smacked them up and down the field in San Francisco.
In the playoffs?
In San Fran.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers is 0-3 against the Niners in the playoffs.
No. But do you remember what happened? They played the Niners this year. Do you remember what happened?
It was like week 3, wasn't it?
It was the most unreal thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
There was 30 seconds left, no timeouts, and Rodgers took him down the field goal, game winner.
Yeah, but that was a good game. They were in that one.
But I like that quote, like where people say you can't beat. It's hard to beat a great team twice. I don't know if San Fran is great or just like a really good
They're
team.
just hot. They're super hot.
They're a team where like they play good ball. Like they play collegiate football.
My guess that spread is like 3 points.
I think so too.
I don't think it's high.
So
Win or lose by that amount.
Okay. I'm not into betting, so I don't really know what that means.
I bet you it's going to be. It's probably up right now.
It is. It'll be up.
Look
up the spreads.
Look up the spreads.
Look up divisional round spreads.
Yeah. But what was I going to say about the Titans? Oh, dude.
Me and Devin, we bet on games and stuff like that, like on the apps. Bryson.
I'm not allowed to.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes, he is.
According to NCAA, if I get caught, I'll be suspended.
Smart man. We do not encourage betting.
I'm looking it up. I don't know.
I don't know. What other game is on?
Look at Tannehill on the opening page.
Oh yeah, the GOAT.
That's about the only recognition we've been getting all playoffs.
If you don't go to the game, you're probably going to be able to hear the crowd at Nissan from Clarksville.
Green Bay 5.
Whenever they announce Henry's
5.5.
That's what I'm saying.
Does that mean they win by 5.5 points?
No, that's what they're expecting them to win by at least 6 points or more.
I would say that's.
But Vegas,
You don't think that's good?
Listen,
I don't.
What?
I don't.
you may think that's crazy. Vegas, they know what they're talking about, dude. When they make these odds, if you look at dude.
Look, but they were talking about 105 the other day. They were saying Vegas, they're not going to change their line unless their quarterback goes down. So if Henry didn't play, they're not going to change that. Or say if Henry didn't play against, let's see, someone already in the past they're not going to change the line unless the QB goes down. So
I'm just letting you know.
I just don't.
They're winning.
I don't see 6 though.
6 points?
Yeah.
They're going to win by a touchdown.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, it could come down to the wire. Like
You never know. It could. I could be completely wrong.
KC?
What's Kansas City?
I don't know. Buffalo, I think, is going to give them a run for their money, dude.
I think Buffalo.
I might have
this is
Buffalo
why I
taking
think.
that
This
game,
is why I
dude.
like Buffalo right here. last year they had got the most sour taste in their mouth from the AFC Championship last year. They got embarrassed. Remember Josh Allen threw the ball? I mean, it was just complete.
Yeah.
They got embarrassed. They beat the crap out of I think that they're good. I think the Patriots are a good fight. I mean, the Bill Belichick.
I don't think the Patriots were as good as everybody said they were this year.
I know I think they're still okay.
They're a good team. They're definitely above the average.
And I don't know. I just see Buffalo. They're just kind of tough. I still think Kansas City's defense is very exposable.
It is. You just couldn't see it last week. She had old man back there.
You had a freaking big tree back there.
Yeah.
Look up Kansas City's schedule after they lost to us, because that's when they got real hot. It was because they were 3-4 after they lost to us. But I don't know. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Buffalo, man. I think Buffalo's going to get them.
Me too. Buffalo's playing. They played really good last week. I mean, they played the Chargers.
All right. After that, they beat the Packers 13-7 the week after.
And they didn't have Rodgers, so.
And Jordan Love.
Then they beat the Cowboys 19-9.
That was a weird game.
Yeah,
they played good that game.
Then they beat the Raiders.
Yeah, it blew them out.
48
That was like the
but
first
the Raiders
game they're losing.
I will say this: the Raiders never play good against the Chiefs.
And then they beat the Steelers.
Steelers
beat the Broncos. Then it was the Broncos.
They snuck by the Broncos.
No, then it was Oh, then they. My bad. Hang on. It's sorted out weird. My bad. Hang on. They
barely beat the Giants. I remember that.
Yeah. They won 20-17 against the Giants. That was right after they played us. My bad. Right after they played us. And they beat the Packers. They blew the Raiders out. Beat the Cowboys. Beat the Broncos. Beat the Raiders. Beat the Chargers. That was a good game. 30-28.
That was a good game.
That was in overtime. And they beat the Steelers, and they've also beat Bengals.
Yeah.
And they barely beat the Broncos.
With Drew Lock.
They snuck out of that one.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not saying,
they're good.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, their offense, they're such a team that they have to be hot for them to be. If they get hot, but it's what I'm talking about is if they score 2 in a row, they're gonna just keep scoring. But Pittsburgh shut them down for the first quarter. It was 7-0 the first quarter.
I thought it was 0-0 in the first quarter.
And then T.J. Watt scored. You know what I'm saying? So I still think that.
Oh yeah, 7-0. The Steelers went up.
Yeah, they did. They went up on it, and I was going crazy.
I got up out of my chair.
I was going crazy. I was I was happy for T.J. Watt.
It cost me $7,000. So bull. It's okay though.
But and then what? The next game is the Titans-Bengals, right?
Yeah.
What's your score prediction? You got a score prediction?
Everybody's saying covering the spread. Everybody's saying 30-24, 24-28.
I would say it's going to be a low-scoring game. That's what I'm saying.
You think so? You think it's going to be a defensive game?
I don't think so. I think we're going to put some points.
I think we're going to put up some points.
I hope so.
I'm saying our offense puts up
I think we put up
at least 30.
I think
at least 28. That's
my score prediction, I think it's going to be 27-17. That's me.
I'm going to say 24-17.
24-17, so you wouldn't think we win by a touchdown?
Mm-hmm.
I just know this is how I feel, because every Titans game is going to come down to a dramatic fashion.
I got one.
Like what?
Mine's 31-20 Titans.
Hey, that's a kind of that's in beatdown territory almost. That's kind of a.
I got 4 touchdowns. Fat Randy.
This is the big we have been Titans fans. This team, they drive us insane, emotionally and mentally. And if they win this game, that city's going to get burned to the ground.
First AFC championship hosted in organization.
It's just this week, we don't need, I'm not even going by Wednesday, Thursday. I'm just viewing them as one day closer to Saturday. That's it.
Yeah, that's why dang, dude.
You break that chair?
I broke the chair.
You broke that chair. Nice going.
My bad, bro. Anyways, I don't even tomorrow I'm just hoping
He broke the chair.
Anyways, tomorrow I'm hoping I don't even want to work, dude. I just want to one day closer to
I know. I just got to think about it. I got one class tomorrow. I got one class Friday.
Just one day closer.
Saturday.
I think that's gonna be a record attendance.
Oh, it's gonna be that play because there's gonna be. I will say this. I think there's gonna be a fair amount of Bengals fans there. It's only a 4-hour drive.
My guess.
This is the farthest they've made it in forever.
Yours was 70-30.
I think the ratio. I think it'll be 70% Titans or 75% Titans fans, 25% Bengals fans. I mean, it's not gonna be 100.
Yes. There ain't no guess what's gonna be.
Okay.
Hashtag Vicky Valcourt.
I don't know. It's gonna be super fun.
It's going to be crazy because if you haven't seen the prices of tickets for this game, it's the stupidest thing. I mean, it's cool because we got the hookup.
We got a good deal. We're not going to tell you what it is.
Yeah, we
got a good deal.
Just know we know people. Okay. Hey, let me call my guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not about what you do. It's about who you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they were talking. I know this game's hard, but they were saying like they might have been talking about the AFC Championship game if we win, but they were saying that game's pretty much impossible to get into just because it's just hard to get and they're super expensive.
Well, it's just like so we haven't. The last time we made it to the divisional round was obviously 2020, the playoffs.
It was 2019.
2019.
It was 20, but the year was 2020.
Oh yeah, 2019 season.
Yeah, but the last time we hosted a divisional was against the Ravens in 2008.
2008. Yeah, we got beat bad.
We did. We got screwed that game though. But hopefully, I just don't. The Bengals are still a young. They're going to be more relaxed this time. I think they were so tense and probably like wanting to win that game just for everything. But like, I will say this: Joe Burrow, he doesn't look like nothing really bothers him much.
No, I think he's getting a little
too cocky.
Yeah, we need to.
That's what I'm saying. We need to
shrink him down to size.
I know, dude. We need to get.
He's good. He's
really
good. I love Joe Burrow, but
I see our
this week.
You know what I see is as a big part of the reason why we win, if we win, but I think we will. I think a big reason will be Julio Jones. That's what I think.
Keep Julio the ball.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if
what's the stat? He has over 5 catches, and we're undefeated. He has over 5 catches.
Oh yeah, well look what he did just for the offense against Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, he opens up even when he's not even getting the ball. And there was a guy that put out a film thing today that he does film on the Titans, and he said that Todd Downing. He said he just doesn't put him in very good like situations sometimes, but he said when he gets open, he gets the ball, and he gets open. So, I mean,
I feel like our offense is going to do
its thing. It's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend.
I think our pass rush is going to be huge.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody blocking.
I hope so. I hope Jeffrey goes off.
I think Jeff gets a sack.
I think Danico
Autry gets a sack. I think Autry gets a sack.
Dang, dude.
Hey, how many sacks are you getting, dude?
I got 3
We are the only team in the NFL with saw a stat that has
with 8
with 3 dudes with 8
sacks.
Over 8 sacks.
And it's Autry, Simmons,
Harold Landry.
I think it's going to be Jeff.
I said
Jeff, Autry, Landry.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sacks.
I don't know.
What about Naquan?
Naquan, he might.
Bud Dupree?
Well, Bud Dupree's one of those guys that
Kevin Byard? We could bring anybody, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bud Dupree's one of those guys. The thing that we need to be able to like keep the yardage of what they get on first down to like at least like.
You gotta win first down.
Yeah, because like if they get 5 yards on first down, they're in a really.
You gotta get them off schedule. That's what we always call. You want to stay on schedule. You want to get 4 downs on first down.
Yeah.
Get 2 downs on second down. Make it a manageable third down. You get them off schedule. First and 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9.
Yeah,
harder.
3rd and 1. I mean, unless you're the Titans, you're gonna get it every time. Because I do feel like when it's 3rd and 1, I don't know why we get stuff.
Just go under center and just sneak it.
Sneak it.
Yeah.
Tannehill gets a sneak every time, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I just think I was nervous about the game at first, especially I will admit the last team I wanted to play.
I think this will be the first time I'm more nervous than you are. I think.
Seriously?
Yeah.
See, like I got to thinking about it, like because they're a dangerous team. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They're a dangerous team. They're hot. Jamar Chase is scary. Like I think he's a.
See, their head coach went out and partied.
No, he didn't go to party.
He went out to the bar, really.
Yeah, and
gave the game ball to the city, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
it's all right.
But I just don't. I don't know. I'm not really too stressed out about it. I mean, it's going to be fun, but I will be. I will be contemplating stuff if we lose. I'll be crying. I'll be ready to just climb up to the top of the stadium and just jump.
Nah, he's not being serious.
I think Joe Burrow is going to throw his first pick since, what was it, like 160?
Yeah, with 3 games or something like that.
It's like 160 throws or something like
Dude's
that.
been going off, so it's no doubt.
But
I mean, we're going to have to. I mean, you got to know, Vrabel is a little Belichick. He played for him his whole career pretty much. The way he addresses the media is just like him, and I think he's going to prepare just like him. And there's that stat. What's that stat about the bye week with Vrabel?
It's like 8-0 off bye week.
8-0 off a bye week.
Yeah.
Or with 8+ days. rest. 8-0 under Mike Vrabel. So
You
I
got
feel good. I usually don't feel great about it. I usually expect the worst, and I'm not saying I'm not expecting the worst. I always, that way I'm not let down. But I will be let down no matter what.
Like the healthiest you've pretty much been all year.
Expect disappointment, so you can never be disappointed.
On another note, the boy had surgery today.
I liked it.
You saw the video?
Didn't retweet it.
I saw a comment. I'm pretty sure it said just for them to go 8-9.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
If you don't know what he's talking about, Baker Mayfield had surgery on his torn labrum today on his left shoulder.
Road to recovery starts today, baby.
That's what he said. So hopefully he can get back on track.
He gets back to his normal self.
Yeah.
Road the second to last.
I just don't like how
maybe-
Baker had to post a video. Work in silence.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Don't you agree?
Come on now, dude.
He might even be last in division if they Steelers get if they get rushed or something like that, it's a wrap, dude.
Who, Steelers? They ain't getting rust.
The Steelers are getting
They're getting somebody.
I think Mariota staying in Las Vegas.
Mason Rudolph. They already said. I think Mason Rudolph will be the starting quarterback.
See, they're stupid, dude. They need to draft one.
Why? Mason Rudolph can take hits.
You can draft a quarterback.
You remember what Myles Garrett did to him?
I know. He's probably knocked his football IQ down a little bit.
That was awesome.
Lee, dude, I think was unreal, dude.
That was hype.
Nah, but Baker will be back. He'll be back though.
You think so?
I'll come back for the year.
You calling it?
I'm calling it right now.
For sure,
without a doubt.
Back on that couch watching the playoffs again.
All right, bro.
I'm just saying.
Get out my face, dude.
I don't know. I mean, I will admit this. I like Baker, and Bryce kind of was the. It's kind of weird because at first I didn't like Baker because of Bryce, and then I started liking Baker because Bryce kind of woke me up, and now I'm starting to fall back down in that pit of.
Because you're listening to him. That's why.
I'm only speaking the fact. Do I
That's
not?
exactly.
Do I not?
Honestly,
speak good
I
of him when he
think.
does
I think.
good?
You try to say Chad.
I think that Joe. He did. He lost to Chad Henne. I think Joe Burrow's already a better quarterback than him. He's done more.
What has he done?
Baker.
He's done exactly the same.
Joe Burrow's a better college quarterback than Baker.
Okay, he won a national championship, but other than that, he's done nothing else in the NFL that Baker hasn't done.
Well, he's made it to the playoffs in his his second year.
Okay, but they've gone just as far. You got to look who. Don't get me wrong. Baker's got a bunch of weapons, but he don't have no Jamar Chase though.
He had Odell Beckham Jr.
He had Odell Beckham Jr.
When he was hurt.
And Jarvis Landry.
I know. I'm trying to say like he has good people around him, but none of them are.
And David Njoku, who's a very underrated
Njoku's a
weapon.
beast, dude.
They don't use Njoku.
They need
like
to.
Njoku's
a beast, dude.
They don't. Every time he gets in the game, he gets open.
He's like a wide receiver.
But they don't
Like
use him. They
260
use
pounds.
Hooper. They use Hooper.
They didn't get that man.
I just don't know how they're like. Hey, have you ever heard of excuses being made for a quarterback?
You ever talking about that Skip and Shannon?
On a
What's the lady in the Skip and Shannon?
Jenny.
Yeah,
Jenny
she's
Taft?
like everybody's been selling here. Everybody's been playing through injuries all year. We can't
Exactly.
make an excuse now. I was like, I know this,
I
right?
But it's a different position. No quarterback in the league has played with a torn labrum and a fractured shoulder this year.
I get that, but the torn labrum's not on his throwing shoulder.
But you can't say that it doesn't affect your throwing.
I'm not saying it does, but if he needed, as a man and as a
You got to know when to cut it.
Okay, let me just be honest. He's your guy, man. He's your guy. Has he lived up to the expectations of a number 1 overall pick?
Last year he did.
I'm talking about
when he was healthy.
I'm talking about his whole tenure as a Browns starting quarterback. Has he?
His rookie year, he did pretty good his rookie year.
Yeah, great rookie year.
Rookie
I
year.
thought so when he came in.
That sophomore year, that was terrible. Terrible. They had all the hype coming in. I think he got a little too high on himself.
And he was healthy that year.
Yeah, he was healthy. He had a bad year his second year because he got a little too high, a little too cocky. All of them did. Him, Odell, Jarvis. Not a good year. They realized they humbled themselves, came back third year, got to work. Look what happened. Arguably, they said they should have went to the AFC Championship. Arguably.
Hey, pull up every starting quarterback right now in the NFL, and you're gonna ask me.
I'll name every.
We'll name everyone who's better than Baker. We'll see if
You
you
do it right now. You ain't gotta pull it up.
I'll pull up the logos and I'll tell you. What the
Yeah.
quarterback is.
Okay.
So basically, hold on.
We're gonna start in the north. Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay,
That doesn't count. He's retired.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar is better.
Yes.
As a quarterback.
Yes.
Oh, he's better.
Not an athlete.
He's better.
A quarterback.
He's better.
Throwing the ball, he's better.
He's better. He's done more in his career than Baker.
Throwing the ball, he's a better quarterback.
That don't count.
We're talking.
Who is
There's
a
more
better
to the
quarterback?
position than just throwing the ball.
Who plays?
There's a lot of guys that sit on the bench that are backups and can probably throw a football just as good as Baker.
Who plays better at the position?
You can say that they both won the same amount of playoff games. So
Who is a better player at the position?
I'm taking Baker.
Lamar Jackson.
I'm taking Baker.
Dude.
Who else in the
Lamar.
North? Joe Burrow. Better than Baker Mayfield.
Baker has beaten Joe Burrow every time he's played him, including this year.
I understand that.
I understand that,
But
but you've got to look at
Joe Burrow's been top 5 in the league this year.
Look who he has throwing the ball to.
Joe Burrow.
Look who he has. He has freaking arguably the best receiver in the league right now. Number 2 behind Joe.
You cannot argue about weapons. Baker has weapons.
Yes, he has weapons. But
Hooper went out and got him.
Huh?
He did go get Hooper. And
Hooper.
He's a bust. That's not his. That's not.
Donovan Peoples-Jones is one of those underrated deep ball.
But he was ranked number 51 on Pro Football this year.
Pro Football Focus is a gosh darn joke.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
All those analytics and stuff like
No,
that.
it's not.
Like going out there and winning.
Let me look it up, dude. I gotta look up this. Start making mad, dude.
Look it up.
Because you're talking about weapons, dude.
I'll tell you who all the weapons they had. They had.
Let me see.
Okay.
Who is that? Okay.
No, my bad.
Kyler Murray. Yes.
This year, yes. Last year, no.
Huh?
Baker's hurt. This
Kyler Murray's a better
Kyler
quarterback.
Murray this last year, didn't he?
This year,
I'm just talking about overall. Like I'm not talking about years and then overall. I think Kyler Murray's a better quarterback than Baker.
Matt Ryan.
If you had a chance to if you had a chance to build a franchise around Baker or Kyler, you're taking Kyler.
Murray.
Kyler Murray. I don't think it's close.
Matt Ryan. Yes.
Why are you shaking your? You would
You're
take.
not agreeing with Matt
No,
Ryan?
be honest.
Oh, Matt Ryan's a veteran guy.
Okay, no, be honest right now. Are you like being 100% honest? You would take Baker Mayfield over Kyler Murray to start a franchise right now?
Yes.
What? Delusion.
I would. Dude.
All right. Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Josh Allen. Give me Josh.
You can say Josh better than Baker.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely not.
I
Carolina
would
Panthers.
take Sam Darnold.
Shut the.
I'm back.
All right.
I'm not taking him neither, dude.
Justin Fields.
No.
No. Joe Burrow. Yes.
I'm
Dak
saying no,
Prescott?
because every time they win,
Dak Prescott. Right.
I am.
Ah, God. If
I understand he's been.
I would over Dak.
Inconsistent.
I would take Baker over Dak.
But he's been inconsistent, but so was Baker.
Baker was hurt this year.
I know that,
Dude, I understand that.
I don't know, dude. I mean, honestly, but I can only say he's had a sus year this year. I don't know. I mean,
He's been hurt this whole half. He's been half. He's been
I'm not
hurt
gonna say
middle part of the season.
I'm not gonna say he comes out and does it the entire year, but look at the first game of the year when he's healthy. Throws for over 300 yards against the Kansas City defense.
Look at
That's
Dak.
awful.
Look at Dak week 1
No, Dak played
against
good.
Tampa.
He played good.
He
Yeah.
played. Look, Baker. We need to quit acting. You need to quit acting like Kansas City is some top-notch defense.
Listen, exactly. Speaking
You
of
act like-
listen,
you act like they're not top
listen
notch
to
defense.
Baker.
They're not.
Listen to Baker playing good. We're talking about that right now. They were talking about Skip and Shannon. I think I listened to it today or yesterday. They're saying you cannot put that injury on Baker Mayfield because the only reason why I said that is because he threw that 60-yard bomb Hail Mary against the freaking Texans week 2.
I'm talking.
And that did not affect his throw.
Literally just chucking up a ball in the air. It's a lot different than sitting back in the pocket,
So you're telling me he
avoiding
can't-
defenders, and trying to make an accurate throw. When he literally just chucked it up in the air and the receivers migrate to the ball.
He still threw it 60 yards.
That proves that he was more than capable of throwing the football. Now you just got to be accurate.
He got in the vicinity you wanted to throw it.
Maybe he just can't be accurate.
Okay.
Maybe it's a problem.
Matt Hasselbeck went on there and talked about that harness he wears and how hard it is to wear that harness and throw the ball accurately with that harness on.
Matt Hasselbeck is a has-been.
Matt Hasselbeck.
You can't act like he wasn't a decent quarterback in the NFL.
The famous guy for saying we're going down and score.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he throws pick six.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right. Teddy Bridgewater or Drew Luck?
Neither one of
Both
them.
of them.
You taking both of
I'm
them?
joking. I'm joking about that one. No,
Jared Goff?
No.
Jared Goff made it to a Super Bowl.
He's got a good record.
He does. I would take Jared Goff over Baker.
I'm not.
Second half of the season, absolutely.
You know, he had Cooper Kupp. He had Aaron Donald on defense. You can say he's got
Look at the weapons. Look at the weapons Jared Goff had this season.
Yeah, what did they do this year?
He finished strong.
They fought.
Yeah, they fought, but they didn't win though.
Steve, whatever, freaking St. Brown, whatever
They're-
that is.
I thought they had Khalif Raven.
Jalen Reeves Maven, baby.
Shout out now 3-1, baby.
Yes, sir.
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers. All
Aaron
right.
Rodgers.
Davis Mills.
What? Aaron?
We already said Aaron Rodgers is better.
Carson Wentz.
No.
I would take Baker.
Tua.
Tua, take Baker.
Kirk
Cousins, I would take Kirk.
I'm taking Kirk over Baker Mayfield.
Are
you? Dude,
look up his numbers this year.
I know Kirk had a good year this year.
Great. If you look up his
But
numbers,
it's hard for me to take anybody because Baker had a bad year this year. But I said at least 75% of that was because of the injury.
You can't say 75.
I can. Because
Some of that is still decision making.
You know how much it messes with you mentally?
How do you know? I get that, Bryce. But like, you have got at one point to just like that's.
I said he had a bad year. He had a bad year this year. But he had a bad year is because he had an injury, and he decided to play through that injury.
But injuries
which
don't
affected his game.
But injuries don't affect your decision making.
So
His decision making wasn't terrible.
It was awful.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was suspect.
No, they were his decision. Not everybody's gonna make great decisions, dude.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, look, we're saying 2-1 Kirk Cousins over Baker Mayfield. Mac Jones.
No,
I'm taking Mac Jones.
right now after his first year.
Only reason I'm saying that because if you watch the last game or the ESPN stuff, they were saying Bill Belichick is building Mac Jones just how he did Tom Brady. If you go back and look at the seasons,
take away the coaches. Take away the coaches.
but you can't do
Doesn't
that.
matter. You can't do that. It's part of his.
And we're just saying.
But we don't know what Mac Jones would look like though.
flip them. And Baker have Belichick, and then who you take? You still taking Mac Jones? You taking Baker?
We're gonna have to see next year because
you taking Baker.
But you can't-
He
no,
makes sense. Hey, he
I'm
makes
not
a valid argument.
Yeah, I'm saying that, but we can't. We're saying
You gotta
this
answer
year,
the question.
but this is Mac Jones' rookie year.
Okay.
I would take.
But I'm saying this year though, because we're based on Mac Jones, his only career leader in the NFL. Baker was hurt last year, so we almost can't. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what Baker does next. We're gonna see what they do next year.
I would take Baker over Mac.
All reason I'm saying that is because Bill Belichick is building him almost like Tom Brady.
I know he is. I think
So-
he has a look. I would take Jameis Winston over.
Dude, Jameis was on MVP talk at the beginning of the year.
Yes, he
I don't
was.
know how he was, but he was going off. Dude.
Hey,
We're gonna see next year again.
Yeah,
Jameis
right.
got hurt.
Derek Carr. I would take Derek Carr.
I'm taking
over
Derek Carr.
Baker. Jalen Hurts. I would take Jalen Hurts.
I'm not taking Jalen Hurts.
I would.
We already said Big Ben though. Justin Herbert.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
easily.
taking Justin Herbert.
Jimmy Garoppolo, easily.
I'm taking.
I think they're kind of like the same style. They're both managers. They're both game managers.
What is this logo? The throwback Rams logo.
Russell Wilson,
I'm taking Rams.
easily.
Matthew Stafford.
Yes. Tom Brady, easily.
No.
Tanny.
Tannehill.
Give me
I would
Tanny.
take Tannehill.
Give him to me.
What is that smirk?
Tannehill's good. Tannehill's good.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
We've already had this conversation.
No. What does that
We've already
mean?
had this conversation.
What does that
I think
mean?
Tannehill's the GOAT.
But that you're trying to dodge this because I can tell by that smirk on your
I think
face.
Tannehill's the GOAT.
I know you. Hey,
But Tannehill didn't have his weapons pretty much the whole year.
yeah, exactly. So no excuses for him. Maybe 75% Tannehill.
Remember what he did last year? Remember what
Not
Tannehill did
bashing
last
Tannehill,
year?
but Tannehill was healthy all year long too.
But look who he had.
Yeah.
know.
I mean, seriously,
and,
dude?
anybody, you were talking him more than anybody, dude.
I get
Tannehill's
that.
playing bad right now.
Well, he was missing throws, but the reason I say that is because he's making he's the third highest paid quarterback in the league. It'd be different if he was on a prove it deal. I'm like, okay, whatever. I think that he should be able to elevate.
Look at
but
him
I
last-
still
look at him have
exactly.
records.
What did dude throw? 40 touchdowns last
He
year,
was
and then the year
exact
before
same-
that, in like 14 games or something like that, or like 13 games, the dude threw like 33 touchdowns.
He had exact same numbers as Mahomes.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't even think it's close with Baker and Tannehill.
We said if we give Tannehill those weapons he did in Cleveland, I think he'd play better.
I think we have better weapons than what Cleveland
Yeah, we do.
has.
No, we do, but like I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
we're
I
just
still
saying,
think that I don't think we'd be where we are if we had Baker. I
Heineke?
really don't think that.
Heineke, we're taking Baker.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
on
taking
agreement on
Baker.
that.
Daniel Jones, I'm taking.
Daniel Jones, they need to get rid of that.
Zach Wilson, I'm
No.
taking Baker. Trevor Lawrence, I'm taking Baker.
Mahomes.
But in Mahomes, I'm taking Mahomes.
So let's count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say this 5.5.
6,
Six.
7,
What'd you say? I can't see. Hang on.
6, 7. You got Lions, Jared
8,
Goff.
yeah,
7,
8,
9, 10,
11, 12.
12,
Yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 quarterbacks.
Yep. Out of 32.
According to NFL, he was ranked. What?
He was actually like 22.
Yeah.
No, last year after the season he had last year, he was ranked what? 12, 11 or 12.
What are we talking about now? This year.
Dude, we've already discussed this here, dude.
I guess.
Dude, the heck is that, dude?
That thing's falling apart, dude.
You're breaking that gosh darn chair, dude.
You might as well just stand up.
That thing's falling apart, dude.
You better.
I'll just sit up like this. Look at that thing, dude.
Look at it!
Look at that thing.
All right, we'll get off this topic now.
So, let's talk about. Last night we played Fortnite. It was
Dude.
me, Devin.
Hold on. Should we cut it and then make another one? What time is it?
We can get this real quick. We get 6.
I just want to make it one big one because it's gonna be like 2 different topics.
No, we can throw this in there right quick. We can throw this in there right quick.
Okay, man. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Devin.
That's fine.
Last night we played Fortnite. It was me, Devin, and Bryce, and then
Gavin and Backseller.
and Easton. So my 9-year-old brother played with us. Tell him some of the stuff he was saying about Bryce. Easton was like, we were in the lobby getting ready to play, and Easton was like, Bryce is easily the worst one in this lobby. And Bryce was sitting in there, he's like, dude. And my 9-year-old brother's saying this stuff about him.
I think I'm pretty. I'm better than the average.
Definitely gotten better. I will say this.
To the average person?
Yeah, at Fortnite.
I don't know. The one thing you really struggle at.
That's true.
You just, I mean, like you're like aim wise, you're good. Like, but the building. Well, sometimes.
Depends on the moment.
Sometimes
depends on what gun you're using.
When a guy's moving and stuff like that, dude. Yeah, but if it's you remember
AR, every shot's you.
I don't know, but AR sometimes he just gets to shoot and you don't know where nobody's at. And he said
it's tough.
And so Easton was like on him the whole game and stuff like that, and Bryce is sitting back there. We're all laughing. Tell him the story about them.
Oh, yeah. Well, first, Easton's funny because he was like, oh, Easton, got me like, Easton, you gonna carry? Like, yeah, I'm gonna carry.
Yeah. So Easton is really good for his age. Wouldn't y'all agree?
Yeah.
Like,
he's super good.
He's pretty good. Yeah, he's a sweat.
Yeah.
That's all he does. He gets home from school and he plays Fortnite. So every time we get in the game, I'm like, Easton, you got to carry us. He's like, okay, I will. And he would always get down first.
Or he's like, he'll see somebody like, I'm going to crank.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to crank 90s, and that's when you build stuff like. And he always puts bounties out. And I'm like, Easton, why are you putting bounties out? He's like, so people, we can kill them and get action. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's the same way, dude.
Yeah, I put action.
And it gets us killed.
Sometimes.
And I'll tell you what, me and Bryce, sometimes they have Spider-Man things in the game. And me and Bryce won't have them sometimes. And here, Devin goes, how far does he go away from us, dude?
Devin?
Yes.
Oh, he always leaves us.
I know, dude. Leaves us out in the dust, dude.
Man.
But tell him about him. Tell him about what happened last night.
The last game?
About the Charger.
So, we were playing mid-game, and I'm talking, it was like top 5, dude. Like, it was 5, like, there was like, probably like 10 people left, dude. Dude, we're sitting there, and my girlfriend Abby's over. Well, obviously, we live together, but she gets back from Nashville, and we're talking about this charger that she got. It was a phone charger, and it was one from the Apple store, so it was about $40. It was stupid expensive.
Well, she didn't say that. She said, I just bought a charger for $40.
And so we're all in over the microphone.
So
we're like, $40?
Yeah, no one knows it's the Apple charger except me. And so Bryce gets on the mic. He's like,
reason why I even thought about this because she said how long it is, how long the charger
the long
is.
charger.
I'm thinking when I hear a long charger, I'm thinking like those gas station chargers. Like those gas station chargers are like. So like they'll work good for 3 days and then they'll go out after 3 days. Like they'll like their connection will be good.
So we're all just talking about the gas station charger, or we're all just talking about the charger. And Bryce is in my ear in the mic, just trying to figure out what he's trying to spit it out. So it's like, if it's a gas station, it's like 3 days.
He said, it's only going to work for 3 days. And we just kept talking, and he said, but it's only going to work for 3 days if you bought it at a gas station. And he said it like 4 more times. And then Devin starts...
It's all quiet. I try to hold it in.
This is my reaction. I was sitting here, and I'm usually pretty... I get on you about stuff like that. I did a good job, and I didn't say nothing. I just sat back, and I had to...
No, so I was just sitting there, just running around Fortnite, and I just started sitting there. I'm like...
He starts busting out.
I started busting out laughing.
I thought he was laughing at what I said.
Yeah, so Bryce, of course, he realized, he's like, oh, Devin's laughing at what I said. And then Bryce starts laughing, and then I started laughing. I said, Devin, you were laughing at this man stuttering, weren't you? Because I knew.
But here's the thing, though. I wasn't even stuttering, dude. Like, yeah, I know. I start talking so fast sometimes. I stutter sometimes, but this time I wasn't even stuttering. Like, y'all kept talking over me. I just kept trying to get it out. Like, I just wanted to get out what I wanted to say. Like, I kept trying to talk, and nobody was lilistening.
If you just listened to it, it literally sounded like he was stuttering.
I know, because I have a history of stuttering sometimes. When I want to talk too fast, like, it all gets bundled up in here. It happens. It
happens. Hey, everybody stutters,
But here's the thing. I didn't even stutter. Like, I knew exactly what I was saying, and it was coming out clear, too. But nobody was listening.
Dude, I done even 30 minutes after the game, he called me, and I told his mom about it, and I still started crying about it, dude. When I started telling her mom about it, dude. It was so funny.
Like, I didn't know if y'all could hear me or what. Like, I just kept saying it.
Hey, we heard you.
Because y'all were talking. Y'all were talking to each other. And I kept trying to say it. But nobody was listening.
It took like 30 seconds for me to just I couldn't hold it in no more, dude.
But nobody was listening. That's why I kept saying it, though.
So, speaking of Fortnite, rank our trio right now. Top to bottom, no bias.
Rank our trio?
Rank it right now.
We're gonna like vote, each person vote.
Let's go.
Like just like
Yes.
Okay.
Go. I know. Obviously, you're first.
I'm gonna say me.
I know. It's
Me.
I think I'm definitely better than you.
No.
But you're always tied to his hip, dude. You never go off on your own.
That's the point of playing with a team.
I know. I'm just saying, like.
You think you're better than me?
I think if we're faced with a 2v1, I think I get out of that more than you do.
What? you don't build, dude.
Yes, I do.
Does he build? No, you don't.
You always turn and run.
But dude, as a player of the game, because part of the game is building and shooting and all that stuff like that, I definitely.
I will say you're the best sniper out of all three of us.
Okay, but look.
But if we're faced with a 2v1 and you gotta say we're.
But you're done when someone starts building, dude. You're done because you're on the ground like this. You're looking up like this, dude.
That's not always the case. Like I feel like I'm not bad when it comes to like 2v1. I feel
We're
like
not saying you're not bad.
No, because
We're not saying you're. We're not.
I
Saying
promise
I
you.
feel like if we went 1v1, I think I could take you every time.
Every time. Do you think that?
I think.
Honestly.
I don't think.
Okay.
I say I take you like.
You're
I would say I take
crazy.
you at least 6 times out of 10.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're crazy. Delusion.
Okay, this is where I think another thing that pops up too is like the game knowledge. Like I was watching last night because I don't know, I got knocked and I was dead or something, and you were on the screen. If we were both dead, he was on the screen, and
Who, I was?
a dude was pushing you, and we're saying, "Build, would you?" Or you're building some walls, but you're like, I mean, I panicked when there's a sweat on me, but I don't think I was super sweaty. But he started pushing them, and he started building like wall walls. I was like, build a ramp. He kept building the wall.
No, I can't. No,
he built one stair, and then only like you gotta reload your guns, and you gotta box up and reload a gun.
See, I gotta get better at that.
Yeah,
because
you gotta start boxing
all
up.
my guns ran out of ammo, and the dude was pushing me. Like,
Yeah, because he built the ramp.
So I built the
And
ramp?
you popped like what he was like, he tried to switch the guns every single
Yeah,
one.
and you're like, I can't reload. And you had to build that. I was like, what are you doing?
I couldn't. I know I couldn't.
Your wife's like, stupid gun will reload.
You just gotta start boxing up
Look,
somewhere.
Bro,
So
6 out of 10. I would easily think that, like, maybe, like, you get 5 and I get 5, but 6 out of 10. So you think you're, like, completely better than me, though?
I'm not saying I'm completely better than you, but
Because, like, you gotta admit it. Does
I
this,
don't know, we might have to go in creative tonight.
yeah, we're going creative or whatever. But,
I
dude,
don't know.
you can't, like, when someone starts building on you, dude, you're like, uh-oh. You
dude,
just sit down there and
every
you're
time
like,
this man gets my start building, what does he say?
What?
He goes, "Oh, dude, I'm in trouble. I'm dead.
what? We
Every
all
time
say
he said
that.
I'm
He
dead.
says that, too.
When I get built over top, I start, I don't know. Whenever I'm up there with him, I start panicking a little.
If you record our audio, in
That's
the games,
why I wanted to record our faces one day, and then we can make
if you
a video.
record the audio in our games, he says it all the time. You say,
My
you're
thing
always
is like
people,
when they start,
people.
when they start
If I
editing,
die early, it's because they get to a gun before I do. Those people.
it's like 3 games in a row one time.
It was bad luck, dude. It was terrible.
I don't know. It's like I know how to build, but it's the edits that get me because people are just so good at that.
No, I'm not editing like that. Like,
So crazy.
I'm not editing like
I don't have to settle that. All right, Easton's in the squad. How's it rank?
that. Easton's number 1 without a doubt.
You crazy? Oh yeah, Easton.
I don't know. I might take me and Easton in a 1v1.
No, I think it's you and then Easton and then.
I'm gonna have to do that one time. Me and Easton 1v1.
But I will say this, Bryce. Like when we first started getting back into the game, he was
bad.
very suspect, but he's gotten
Got
a
a
lot better.
lot
He's gotten a lot
better.
better.
A lot better.
We're all getting back in the groove.
Like
of,
about a year ago.
dude.
It was god awful. I was god awful.
And like even when we just started playing again, you were still like
Yeah, because I hadn't played the game.
it was a little, but now you
You just played it more.
you're doing
I hadn't
good.
even turned the Xbox on in like 7 months.
Yeah, so
So
you're doing good.
Getting the hang of it.
But I think that's gonna about wrap it up.
I think I'm better than you, honestly.
No, golly, dude, you're crazy.
There'd be some games where I do be carrying sometimes. There was that one game.
We're not watching. Dude, I was tubing last night.
Huh?
I had 6. I think I had a couple 6 games.
You had a 10
I
kill?
I had a 9 game. I had a 10 game. The last game we played was the only one I had 10 kills, but I also didn't do as much damage.
That's why, dude, I cannot get over you saying you're better than me, dude. If you look at the kills every game, it's either I have more over time.
I know.
You said the same thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though, because I'm always like kind of away from you guys a little bit. Like you two are almost.
Excuse.
No, but last time we played, we probably won the game if you was with us and you went off on your own.
Yeah, and then you start beaming people, dude. And you know you can't take a squad, dude.
That's the thing, because, like, but y'all two are always close together. And, like,
well, why can't you stay with us?
We're a team.
I know, I gotta get better.
Okay, there we go.
I would say I gotta get better at that. But y'all two are always, like, side by side. Whenever I look over there, y'all two are, like, in the same fort over there, shooting stuff like that. Which I get is part of the game, stuff like that. But, like, sometimes I want to go loot this place over here and get some guns over here.
But like you said,
if I see an opportunity to beam this dude, I want to take that opportunity.
But that's your problem. That's your problem sometimes, is when they're like 200 meters away.
Yeah, it's not that far away.
Dude, you be shooting at some dudes that are like way up on the hill, dude. You have a sniper, you just got an AR. So
Last night,
you know you're just going to shoot them, but you're not going to kill them.
Last night we're rotating towards the circle, and me and Devin were running, and we said, Bryce, do not mess with nobody. And Bryce goes, there's people right here. And we're like, okay, we're going to just keep running. Bryce goes, all of a sudden we're here. And that's what? A bunch of sweats come swinging with the Spider-Man, and they killed all of us. And Bryce was sitting on the mic quiet, and Devin said, way to go, Bryce. You sold the bag, dude. And I was like, I know.
They were good.
They were good.
No, they were super good.
But we would have been alive.
I mean, there's some games, like I said, that 10-kill game, I wasn't even doing that. I had like 1,000 damage. But like, I'll have some 5-kill games, I have like 26.
Do I not go off, though, whenever we play duos, though? Like, whenever we play duos,
hey, I will say this. Tell them about that win we had.
We had a great win. Like,
that launch pad, where we launch pad on those people?
No, we just started spraying that wall, dude.
We went off.
That's the way to do it.
I did have an 11-piece dub the other night. 11-piece. I sent y'all the video too.
I saw. An
11-piece dub, so it was pretty good.
That's the one thing in your game. You just gotta learn how to build boxes. Build boxes.
Because I've gotten to the point where I can get up there and then I look down. I'm like, Bryce. I look down and I see Bryce is like, you know how you can see the name freaking on the ground, dude.
Because I feel like if they're gonna try to jump down, I can get them when they freaking jump on me. I can get them in the air.
If you could literally just learn how to hold right triangle 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Triangle.
And I don't even use Builder. I don't even use Builder Pro.
I do.
I know you.
I don't know if that. I don't know.
Builder Pro is where all 4 buttons on the back.
They build a ramp, a stair.
That's what mine does. Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
I do Combat Pro, and I just got to where it resets. So I press O, and then I'll just switch over real quick, and it it's. You have to press. I've gotten to the point where I can do it pretty quick.
I used to do that. I have Builder Pro.
I just can't get used to Builder Pro, dude.
That's all right. Well, alrighty, that's gonna wrap up this episode.
Sorry we were 2 days late, by the way.
Got a little busy.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and share it.
Tell everyone.
Yeah. Please get that.
And if you're not going to Nashville this weekend,
watch the game.
To watch the game, sit in front of your TV and watch it.
Yes.
And root for the boys. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Because we're sending Joe Burrow back.
Send us topics too. Sports topics.
We
movies, TV shows.
We need non-sports topics. You have to send us some in the comments what you want us to talk about, okay?
Movies, anything really but The Bachelor.
And no politics.
Yeah, politics.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of The Bachelor, but I don't watch
The problem is we don't watch.
We don't watch The Bachelor.
Yeah, sorry.
And let us know if you would like us to start doing like reaction videos and stuff like that. Because somebody said something to us about reacting to a TV show or something like that, and then I think we're going to start.
I would like to be on The Bachelor.
I'm sure you would.
We could do like reactions.
And then we're going to do, we're going to have guests. I got a Colton, I know you're going to watch this. We'll have you on sometime, buddy. Baker Mayfield hater. He's joining the club.
That's right.
So, I'm sorry I jumped out of the Baker love. I just can't do it no more. But, and no, we're going to do some food reviews sometimes and stuff like that. I know we've had some requests for that, but, no, hit like and subscribe, like Bryce said. Devin?
Share it.
Got anything?
We'll be back here on Monday.
Monday? Yes, because all the games will be over. We'll be back Monday. School started this week, so we've just been a little busy. So
Monday night? Y'all good with that? I'm good.
We'll figure it out.
We'll see y'all later.
See you next time.